kick at the 9. He's brought down just inside the 25.
To a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on it, camouflage bells. Diamonds on me, I'm a blue girl. Twin, don't me hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
That's completed right side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
56, 56.
Allen looking to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game you've come to expect from him as a runner, taking the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Trying it left side with Cook. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. On 4th down, Allen. He's got it to his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Quite the opening drive they've put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. First down throw for Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Another pick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Third and goal for Allen. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and your decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive. Yes, it's 3, not 6, but to come away with anything on the first drive in the postseason on the road, it's a great start and a tough thing to do.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry for the Dolphins. Scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
He's dropping back to throw. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. Should be out of bounds right along the 40.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 19, 18, Pioneer.
He's going to throw it. Runner makes the catch. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's go.
A-Chan, a first down carry. And he manages to run a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Up in the air here. That's caught to Mark A-Chan. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
16 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29.
70 Timberwolf.
Here's A-Chan on the pistol. And this one's going a long way. What a swing for that defense as they send him backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who've got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Setting up to throw. He's moving up. They're able to drop it. For the 2nd straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
3rd down.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's an early lead for the Bills. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds his back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
A 40-yard attempt.
Nevis able to knock it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the offense that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. A more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. And they get this down to 44 before he stops. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap for the opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the line. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 32-yard line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cater Kulu. And the Dolphins get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. It's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. They blew up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Second down pass play coming. The seam down the middle. And the hit around shortly after that football he did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. And that goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. There's a chance at the middle. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a long base.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Cougar 19.
Pitch in again. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be first down Miami.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
That's still a chance. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warrior 17.
From the gun on 3rd down. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. Assuming is on to try to point after him. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. The Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Working from the gun, it's Allen. 48. Here we go. First down. Again, Allen to the air. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Throwing here, Allen. Caught nice game left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. That's good for a Buffalo first.
Wow, certainly found a weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Allen setting up to throw. That was just thrown away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Second half begins with a run by A.J. This one's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get sent. I'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. You've been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. Still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Offside, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. First and 10 from the 32. Now a give to Cook, running left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looking to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
As that pass falls to the ground, and then it just sends their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit line. It doesn't matter, it's incomplete. Third down coming up.
Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they produced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it drops back down now to a 4-point game.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, Shaq. 70, let's go.
It's a chance on the inside here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes. But the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going to throw out of the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now lead by 10. Levis then for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11.
Bill 6. Jake Bailey set to
The
kick off.
Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Completed to his running back. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. He comes through with a nice gain there. Gain a chance, 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move that chain! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels. 1st down.
But you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see some. And stuff like that. Your body is out of bounds. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you talk about dogs and memories is out of bounds. Overseas.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Get it. If any of their pass catchers do not what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35 with 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Allen. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And then someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it.
And that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On 1st down, they're going to start with A.J. Nothing's wrong again. It has been a struggle all game. This one's quickly mopped up too.
1-yard gain.
Last run Not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
31-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Back to throw now. And Chan reels it in. He'll be taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Go! Warrior 70. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go!
Dropping back to throw. Has his man. It's stopped. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Get 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
46-yard line.
70 Timberwolf. Take over.
Here's a handoff for A-Chain. He continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Okay, that's a run that's home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
60 back.
Takes the second down snap. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. And the Bills take over. He reports his 10th career INT.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the ball. Run it.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, he's headed right. The throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, he has somebody, it's caught. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Taking the deep shotgun on 1st down. Okay, no luck connected. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, Connor, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
To the incompletion, second down calls ready. Allen. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
We have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Bills football, and their season on the line here as they trail. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. somebody who's been kicked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief.
And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for two.
The Bills are lining up for a
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not awarded as the pass falls incomplete.
17. Bills 12.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
19, at the 60, at the 60. Cut 19, cut 19.
Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. They'll drop this down to H.A. They're going to bring it down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
18, cut 22, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. Ezekiel is making risky decisions with the football.
Second down.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's a screen for H.A. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And this somehow is only going to be our 1st punt of the game. And he drives this into the pouring rain.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Allen to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. Get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or a premium in this league.
And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bills have a 1st down.
Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Maybe that's all over this one. Ooh, talking about a bad look there, Bronco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. throw first.
Just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, so think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Here's a give to Cook. He's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A runner of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back to throw now, Allen. Throws caught. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal.
Round 80!
Now it's Cook. And that right there is the sign. This could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss is 2. Brings up 2nd and goal. Now the 7-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. He'll look to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. This one stopped at the 3-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So Allen lining the Bills up to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
He is to throw. And unable to connect on that throw. So they're still ahead. Now they just have to defend it over the final seconds here.
Dolphins 17.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That's one quick hit. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go now. 19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60.
to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now a timeout, and there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does them no good. They got to go for broke here.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Check over.
To throw. It's caught. He's got Washington. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Shaq. Panther 60. Panther 60. Set, go.
Here he goes. One final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over.
Damn, bro. Tough ass game right there.
And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Miami.